Jeannie's here.
Hi, Jeannie. Hi, Maureen.
Hi,
I think I heard Matt. I think I heard Elizabeth. Who else is on tonight?
Carla from Pennsylvania.
Hi, Carla. How are you?
Fine, thanks. How are you?
Good, thank you. Okay, everyone. I'm just going to give it just another minute, but I want to welcome everyone. This is Marlene Oliver, and along with my husband Richard and Maureen Stopper, we will be hosting Dr. Dees' interactive weekly Sunrider call tonight. This is an informal call, as you know, so please feel free to ask questions and most certainly share your experiences because that truly helps everyone. And before we begin, I just want to remind everyone, take a quick look at your phone, press your mute button or *6 to mute and unmute when you would like to speak. And this really helps to eliminate any background noise for the recording that Mac is so graciously doing for all of us. So please, everyone, take a quick look. I know sometimes we get busy doing something when we turn our phones on and we walk away. So just do a quick check and make sure that we are on mute. Okay, so I think we will begin. And I know some of you might be chuckling when I say this, but although it may not be spring yet, many of you I know are still in cold weather and even snow, but today we are going to be talking about spring renewal and going green with Sunrider. And as we know, Dr. Dees is always reminding us that we need to bank on nutrition and prepare ahead of time for each upcoming season. Welcome, whoever's just coming on. Welcome to the call. Everyone, please remember to mute your phone. Thank you so much. If you're not sure how to mute, you can press *6. Hello. Hi. Who's on?
Pat Masters.
Hi, Pat Masters. So we are beginning our call, and I was just asking everyone to please mute your phone. If you don't have a mute button, you can just press *6.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Welcome to the call. Okay, so as I was mentioning about spring, but before we get actually into the topic, I'm going to ask Richard if he could please share with everyone, especially those who are new to Sunrider, what Sunrider is about, why it's so different, and why it really is so special to us. So Richard, are you there?
I certainly am. And the reason that we like Sunrider is specifically because it is so different. And what makes it different is what stands behind the company, their philosophy, their people, their owners, their expertise, and simply just the way they support and encourage everyone to have a better quality of life. They begin, it's right in their catalog, and they simply begin by saying, we understand that our customers want products that are not only safe for them and the environment, but also products that really work. And Sunrider cares about the environment. Sunrider cares about the products. They are a green company. Everything that comes into the building as far as through the environment, such as air and water, is all filtered. And it doesn't just run through a little filter. I know last time we went to the manufacturing, we were pointing out the different stages that they use for filtering. So it's not just, let's say, a carbon filter. There's also ultraviolet lighting, and there's many different processes that go into filtering the water or the air that comes in. And then afterwards, all of the product or byproduct that goes back into the environment is filtered again. So they are very concerned with the environment, and that impresses us. Okay, the book goes on to say that the Sunrider difference ensures the highest standard of safety, quality, and effectiveness that you deserve, from unique philosophy behind our products to our proprietary manufacturing process. And as I said, it's the people behind the company as well. The founders, Drs. Oylin and Casey Chen. Okay, Dr. Oylin Chen has a medical degree. Dr. Peifu Chen is a world-renowned herbalist and has his degree in pharmacology. And together with their son, Ruben, who is also a medical doctor, and Eric, who is an organic chemist, they oversee the research, development, and manufacturing of every Sunrider product. And going back to the green aspect, there are never any GMOs, no added chemicals, there's no added sugars or artificial coloring or anything else in any Sunrider product. So you can feel confident that what you are using, whether it's internal or external, or if it's to clean your laundry or your house, it's environmentally safe and it's safe for every member of the family. So that really meant a lot to us. The other thing is the philosophy behind every product. And simply put, Sunrider says when your body runs in balance, a healthy mind and spirit follow. And that's why Sunrider products holistically nourish and cleanse your body. It's all 5 systems because they want all 5 of your systems to work in harmony for the best possible performance that your body can have. So this, again, is the core behind the company. And this is why we love it so much. And this is why we've been using these products for over 25 years. And we intend to keep using them for as long as humanly possible. So basically, as long as we're alive and they're here, and they're going to be here for a long time, they're just celebrating this year their 40th anniversary. So this company is here for the duration. Second generation has now become very involved with Sonny becoming the new CEO, and Ruben, Eric, looking in and being involved with the production and the manufacturing and formulation. So we are very confident that Sunrider is going to be with us for a very long time. That's my take on Sunrider, and that's why we believe in it so much, and that's why we're part of it.
Thank you, Richard. Yes, it's so true, everything he's saying. And that's why we love to come on these calls and to share with other people, because of that confidence that we have and the experiences that we have. And we know that that's so helpful for everyone. So I ask, just as a reminder, if you have any experiences or testimonies that you feel could be helpful for others, please jump on tonight as we're talking about the different products. So I just read recently that spring is a time of renewal, growth, and expansion. We can feel it in the air, and even though we can do this at any time during the year, it feels just right to do it during the spring. We seem to have that extra energy and focus to get physically active, take action, and create change. And I love what that said, because actually it seems from that description, spring could be any day for us when we're talking about Sunrider, because Sunrider products really help us to take these actions, and so conveniently. So my question is, why don't we just renew any day? But right now, we're going to be talking about renewing in the spring. I like what Richard was saying about Sunrider being an environmentally responsible company. So when we hear the word "go green," we really environmentally, and also with some of the products that we'll be sharing tonight. The very first product that I think is such an important Sunrider product that some people might use here and there, but I really wonder how many people are using this product on a daily basis. Even though we're talking about it for spring and the benefits, I really believe this is something that we really could be taking every single day. So the main ingredient in Evergreen is chlorophyll. And what it is, or actually feels like when we're taking Evergreen, is that it's like getting fresh air. It really helps to transport oxygen through the blood, which produces healthier red blood cells, which in turn can help us to breathe easier. So have you ever felt like when the seasons change, especially the spring, you walk outside and it just goes, oh, wow, you just feel like you can breathe easier. That's what chlorophyll in the Evergreen does for us inside of our bodies every day. And it has naturally occurring iron and vitamin D because it's a plant and it's fed by the sun. So this product is also, it helps us to clean the colon, helps stuff matter, it helps with indigestion and IBS. And a lot of women and young girls, especially of menstruation age, can become anemic. And Evergreen can be a great solution for those people as well. I'm going to read a little bit from the actual fact sheet. And what you hear here, you ask yourself, isn't this something I should be using every single day? So what Sunrider says, Evergreen provides an easy way to get the powerful antioxidants and phytonutrients of dark leafy green vegetables in one tasty shot. It's powered by the liquid chlorophyll, and it enhances energy by supporting the circulatory system and the transport of oxygen, nutrients, and other elements of the body system. Your body will love the clean energy, enhanced endurance, and reduced recovery time. And the peppermint oil lends a fresh, clean flavor and aids digestion too. And I know a lot of people might think of Evergreen when you are working out because we see a lot about how it supports energy endurance. But it has all these other benefits that are really helpful for anyone during any activity, any day of the week or the year. It also, I want to mention, in the last month, we have been talking about heart health and the fact that it does help to support healthy circulation. We can see how that would be helpful for our hearts as well. I want to read a little bit about the ingredient highlights, the copper chlorophyllin, which is the main ingredient in Evergreen. It supports, again, the circulatory system, helps clean the intestines and aids digestion. There's iron, which is an essential mineral needed to maintain overall health. It's an integral part of the hemoglobin molecule found at the center of red blood cells. Hemoglobin aids in the transport of oxygen from the lungs to all the tissues of the body. And the peppermint oil is an essential oil that's used to provide relief for indigestion, upset stomach, and nausea. It's also enjoyed for its refreshing flavor and cooling sensation. So even though I mentioned those things earlier, now you understand a little bit why those are important factors because of those ingredients that are in there. So in the FAQs, it says, why should I take Evergreen? And the answer is we don't always have the time to eat a big bowl of nutrient-rich salad or veggies. Evergreen is a quick, convenient way to obtain the nourishing phytonutrients and protective antioxidants of green leafy vegetables in one tasty shot. And let's remember, all Sunrider products, they are concentrated 5 to 10 pounds. And when you look at possibly eating 5 to 10 servings of green leafy vegetables a day, is that something that you feel that you could do? Is it something you feel that you want to do? or would you like a convenient way to do that by taking the evergreen? It's just in a vial, so easy to drink it out of there, but mixing it with water or Fortune Delight really is the best way to enjoy that product. It also asks there, how's it taste? Are there any artificial sweeteners? And evergreen contains no artificial flavors, sweeteners, colors, or preservatives. It's made with only natural ingredients. This liquid herbal concentrate goes through a special extraction process that preserves the natural sweetness of its ingredients. And the peppermint oil also lends a fresh, clean flavor to this naturally tasting supplement. So with the evergreen, I'm just wondering who might be on the phone tonight that has an experience or a testimony in regards to evergreen. I know that a lot of you on here use this product. I know probably daily, or maybe at certain times during the year. So we would love to hear how you use it and what you mix it with.
Okay, if nobody else has an experience, I'll share mine. This is Richard. I love the evergreen. I use it specifically in what I call my sport drink, which is Fortune Delight, Electrosport, and Evergreen with some Sunny Dew. And basically, if I'm doing yard work, working around the house, playing sports, or any other kind of strenuous physical activity, my goal is for hydration. That takes in the Fortune Delight and the Electrosport for electrolyte replacement, and the Evergreen to provide, as Marlene said, oxygen to my body to increase circulation, and I just feel energized, and I don't tire, and when I'm very active, I recover a whole lot faster because I've been drinking this throughout my activities. And it tastes good too.
It does. And for those of you who might not know this, it not only does it lift your energy, but it can also lift your mood. And why is that? You know, because of the oxygen that it provides for us, we can feel very lethargic if we're not getting in enough oxygen. So this product is really, it might not be something you would have thought of that could help lift your mood and lift that fatigue. It could be mental fatigue, physical fatigue. So it is like having a breath of fresh air. So who else on the phone? I know you guys have been using the evergreen and may have a personal experience or how it is that you use it.
Hey, Marlene, it's Mac. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm sorry.
I'm talking over somebody. This is Carla.
No. Go ahead, Carla. You're good. Go ahead.
Okay. I mix evergreen similar to the way Richard does with Fortune Delight and Electrosport, and I keep that in my body most of the time. But especially if I have a checkup and we're going to do some blood work, I make sure I have all the nutrients in me from Electrosport and Evergreen, and I'm very confident when I go get the blood drawn that the test results will be good, and they always are. The oxygen is good, all the levels are good, not including the other Sunrider nutrients, but I always make sure I have the Evergreen, the Electrosport, the Fortune Delight, and other products, and the Sunny Dew, and it just works out well for blood tests.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. And I hope, Carla, that you do this on a daily basis, not just for blood work.
No, I do it quite regularly, but
I know you do. But you get good results. Is what, you know, they say the proof is in the pudding, right? So your blood work is coming out good, and you know that you're using these products on a daily basis. That's amazing. I mean, that's, you know, seeing those results right there make it so important. So thank you, caller. Thank you so much. Who else? Who else would like to jump in? I thought I heard some other voices. This is Kathy in Phoenix. Hi, Kathy. Hi. What would you like to share?
I have been seeing a lot of Sunrider products over the last year and a half or so. And you mentioned Evergreen can help with your iron, with the iron. And I had a blood test in, well, about the time I was starting the Sunrider, and my hemoglobin has always been on the very low end of normal. And at that time, it was 11.4, which was actually a tenth of a point below normal. And a year later, after being on all the Sunrider stuff, it went up to 12.2. So it went up a whole lot.
That's fantastic.
And I know other Sunrider things help with iron too. So I don't know if I can do it like Evergreen, but I love Evergreen. I love the taste, and I like the psychological benefit of getting all my dark greens.
Yeah, I agree with that. It definitely helps psychologically knowing that you're getting in your dark green leafy vegetables. So, so let me ask you, Kathy, do you know how often do you actually consume the evergreen? And did you share what you mixed it with?
I use it quite regularly, and especially now during the winter and with all the viruses going around. I've been taking a vial daily, and I mix it in my water bottle with Sally's Fortune and water and whatever else I think I put in there. But I mean, I rarely drink by itself, but I love the peppermint flavor.
You can mix it in anything. Yes, absolutely. And I'm glad you said that because, you know, some people may already be drinking a type of a green juice, but adding the evergreen to it just enhances it that much more because it is a concentrated beverage and because it does have the naturally occurring iron, D, and chlorophyll. It just will enhance that kind of a beverage. So that's fantastic. Again, what great results. And the as you were saying, because of those levels of the iron, this particular product really does have one of the highest occurring iron levels in all of the Sunrider products. And also what you had mentioned about the iron and, you know, we mentioned before about the vitamin D, because the vitamin D is naturally occurring in this plant. That is also such a fantastic benefit, as you were saying about, you know, this time of year with viruses, and we've been told that vitamin D is a great addition to our diet, and that even though Sunrider does have a vitamin D audit, this also does have that naturally occurring vitamin D. So that's fantastic. Thank you so much, Kathy, for sharing that. Anyone else? Come off mute and share with us.
And Marlene, I also find that it helps with mental clarity by getting oxygen in the brain.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. That is great because that's true. You know, we're getting oxygen into the blood and it's going everywhere into our body. So you're saying you can also feel a sense of clarity when you drink the evergreen also.
Yeah, I know because I drink it when I play tennis, and I seem to be able to. Doesn't really mean I play better, but it does mean I can focus better. And you know, again, it's all about overall health and nutrition. And some of these products just it's so subtle sometimes, and other times it's almost dramatic. But I find this is just nice and subtle, and I just feel better. And like you said, I don't know if I'm having a good time because I'm out playing tennis or because of everything that I'm speaking.
Right, about this new move. Thank you, thanks, Rich. And I just wanted to remind everyone, I think there's someone that needs to go on mute. please press *6 or press mute. Thank you so much. Just everyone take a quick look at your phone. Yeah, so I know I wanted to, again, as you were saying, Richard, you know, a lot of us might be thinking about evergreen in terms of exercise and those kinds of activities. But, you know, I want to remind everyone that I had mentioned earlier about the other kinds of benefits, about helping to cleanse the colon, indigestion. I know a lot of people with IBS get great results. And also, you know, I know that has some teenage girls who are at that menstruation age. They can become anemic during that time. And evergreen really is a fantastic solution to that. I'm wondering, is there anyone on here that has any teenage girls that have benefited from evergreen? I think Melina, are you on the phone? Not sure if she's here tonight.
Maureen, I have a story to share. This is Jackie Malin.
Oh, Jackie, great. Thanks, honey.
This is not my personal experience, but I don't think she would mind me sharing. My friend Jessica. I don't think she's on the call. I think she's working right now. But many years ago, she was pregnant, and her iron levels were very low, and she wanted to deliver her baby with a midwife at home. And the midwife had said, "Okay, Jessica, if you don't get your iron levels up, you're going to have to deliver this baby at a hospital because your iron is too low." And so she called me and practically in tears and said, "Jackie, what do I do?" And I suggested that she start on evergreen. So I don't know how many days it took. It wasn't very long before her iron levels came up. And the midwife was totally surprised. And so she was able to deliver that baby girl at home.
Wow,
That's a unique story.
Oh, that is a fantastic story. Oh my gosh. I mean, that's huge. It really is huge. And I hope that someone else out there listening tonight that could benefit you or someone else that you know. Wow, that is a great, great story. And the fact that, of course, this is all natural and only food, there is no concern about it being any kind of a medicinal product that could create any harm. So anyone that really needs that that iron, what a fantastic product for it. Wow. Thank you, Jackie.
You're welcome.
Thanks so much. Anyone else before we go on to another product? Because I do think this is such an important product. Okay, so then I think we'll move on to another product. So now we're talking about, that was more about spring cleaning for the inside of us. But we think of spring, you know, renewal time also spring cleaning for the home. And we know Sunrider has the most effective, safe, and green cleaning products. And the first one that I would like to share is Super Clean. And Super Clean is, it's a multi-purpose cleaner. I mean, you can use it for so many things, so it's very cost effective. It's from sinks to surfaces to dishwashers to floors, and it says here even carpets. It makes a quick work of cleaning even the most stubborn dirt, grime, and soap scum. Natural antiseptic like the tea tree oil, the lemongrass oil. It helps to oxidize and disinfect with a crisp citric scent that freshens your home and repels insects. Pretty amazing. Also, it's non-toxic, eco-friendly, and I'm just going to read you a little bit about those specific ingredients again. It says lemongrass oil, this natural cleanser, and it's the deodorizer, cuts through grease and grime, and has that fresh citrus scent. The tea tree oil, this essential oil has a clean nature's strongest antiseptics and antifungals. That's the tea tree oil. I think a lot of us that maybe purchase tea tree oil in the store separately, but this is such a great ingredient in this super clean. And we also, the styrax benzene resin extract derived from an evergreen tree. This extract has a warming, rich, vanilla-like aroma. Here it says, how does Sunrider Super Clean Household Streamline Cleaning? Again, it's our clutter cutting cleanser does the job of multiple household cleaning products. You can use it to virtually clean anything inside and outside of your home. I know many people clean their cars with the Super Clean too. It says, how effective is it? Or is it effective? Absolutely. Cleaning product doesn't need harsh toxic chemicals like ammonia, glycol, or triglycerin to make your home clean and beautiful. Our botanically derived formula safely cleans, oxidizes, and disinfects while being safe for people, pets, and the planet. And don't we love, especially in spring, I mean, we like it every day, but especially in spring when you're doing your spring cleaning, to have that fresh scent while you are cleaning all the surfaces in your house. So anyone have anything they want to share about Super Clean?
I do.
Oh, good. And who are you? Oh, I heard somebody. Go ahead. Somebody said I do.
Oh, that was me. I thought somebody else started talking. It's me. But it was kind of a coincidence because today I just used some, because I use it on wood furniture, and I just noticed what shine that it had on it. I just thought, I never noticed. I mean, I've used it before, but it just has such a beautiful shine to it. So I just thought, I'd like to share something about that tonight. So here you started. And another thing that's so nice is that, most people underneath their sink have so many different products to use for, they have a glass cleaner, they have a floor cleaner, and all this. And with this, all you need is just one bottle. So it's really nice to be under this product.
Yes, it is. Like you said, it's space saving. It's cost effective. It's so concentrated. It lasts a long time. You only use a small amount. And, I've used it either a full strength on something, or we put it in a spray bottle and you put just a small amount that cleans all the surfaces. So it's one of those things that I think people may not be sharing, and everyone uses some kind of a house cleaner. So this is one of those that people will just love. And who was it that was just sharing? Did I hear you say, was that Veronica or someone else I didn't hear?
This is Elizabeth. I was the one that was sharing that.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Elizabeth. Okay, because people I think were talking on each other, so I wasn't sure. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Anyone else that wants to share something about the Super Clean?
Marlene, it's Maureen.
Yes.
I have wonderful results with my water in the spray bottle and the Super Clean household. And then I add Sunbreeze, a couple of drops, and also the fruit and vegetable rinse as I spray the air in my break room, spray the air in my house, and it smells wonderful. And I know that it's really cutting through a lot of the air impurity. So that's my story.
That is great, and I just love that combination that you said. To use the fruit and vegetable rinse and the Sunbreeze and the Super Clean, all green products, of course, that really helps just in the air, giving that fresh scent in the air also. Maureen, did you want to tell us anything else about the fruit and vegetable rinse?
Yeah, that is something that I use daily, not only for my fruits and vegetables, but, as I said, it's air. And I love the fact that it is environmentally friendly, that it removes pesticides and waxes and other contaminants. We don't know where our fruits or vegetables or anything that we're using it on have been. So it washes away the pesticides, the waxy coating. It's biodegradable, derived from corn, plant-based. And I love this product for all the reasons that I have mentioned. Just the inner capsule of the Sunrider fruit vegetable rinse in 1 gallon of water, and put your fruit vegetables in it, have them dry. You don't have to rinse them. It's a beautiful product with so many uses. I keep one in the car because when I'm out shopping, sometimes I use it there. There's so many beautiful ways to use this product. And I think the fact that I feel that it is such a safe product that I can put it in that spray bottle, spray the air, and I get the great results with it. Fantastic. I love that too. And in fact, when we were talking about these are all being, green products, safe for the environment, this is a biodegradable surfactant. So that's derived from cornstarch, which is actually edible and doesn't contain any harmful residues. So for that reason too, it's safe for us, safe for children, safe for the environment. So really fantastic product. And I like what you said, and we don't use it just for cleaning fruits and vegetables, even though that's what it's called, Sun Smile Fruit and Vegetable Rinse, but for those other benefits as well. Thank you so much, Maureen. Thank you. And I know a lot of people travel with this too. There is the 16 ounce, and then there's the 1 fluid ounce trial size, which a lot of people will travel with. Just carry that in your purse, in your pocket, in your suitcase when you travel. So thank you so much, Maureen. Who has anything they would like to say about fruit and vegetable rinse? I know that you all out there must be using it. Share an experience why you love it.
Hi, Marlene. This is Jeannie, and I use fruit and vegetable rinse every single day. I wash all of my fruits and vegetables with it, including the peel from the banana, because you don't know who's been touching it. And my house will always be in my house. It's a main staple along with a lot of other products. I love it. And
Fantastic.
I've also have a bottle of plain water with fruit and vegetable rinse, and I was having trouble with a plant that had bugs on it, and I sprayed it, and it survived. It made it through the hot summer, but I also was taking care of a plant for one of my neighbors, and that was a typical plant to keep hydrated. So I would always add it to the water, and even though the leaves just fell over, as soon as I watered it and had the fruit and vegetable rinse in it, it survived. My neighbor was absolutely astounded by it. Great product.
Oh my gosh, that is a fantastic testimony. Jeannie.
Yeah. I know I don't eat anything unless I wash it first. I love papaya, and before I even cut it open or I'm putting it on my kitchen counter, that fruit gets washed immediately, even if it sits underneath on top of a paper towel. I won't even put it on my counter until it gets cleaned. So I use fruit vegetables every day.
Oh, fantastic. I'm with you on that. And then
we did put it on the counter, we can clean the counters with the fruit and vegetable rinse.
Oh, yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
I'm totally with you. I'm totally with you on that. We also clean, we'll clean our eggs. You know, we clean chicken, we clean all different things with that fruit or vegetable rinse because, as you said, there are, you know, different kinds of contaminants or pesticides, or even just when we talk about fruits and vegetables, if you're picturing your the market where you're buying them and different people touching them and picking them up and squishing them to see if it's right. So even if it's organic, we still do clean that as well. So yeah,
Right,
thank you.
right.
Julie. Yeah.
Maureen, can I just add one more thing?
Yeah.
I in my fruit, in my Fortune Delight, I always add Sunny Dew, but one day I accidentally put fruit and vegetable rinse in it.
Oh my
I drank it anyway, and you know what? I was perfectly all right. So it is ingestible.
Well, that's what we say. Safe for the person to do that. Safe for the planet.
You're not the first one to do it, and you won't be the last.
Thank you. Thanks for that. Anybody else? Thank you. Anyone else have anything they'd like to share about the fruit and vegetable rinse or the super clean?
Well, one other thing that the fruit and vegetable rinse is good for is if you have like waterlogged ears, or even I think I used to have problems having my ears would get a lot of wax in them, and especially at certain times of the year. And I started using Sunbreeze, and that just really took care of it. Just put a little on a tip of a Q-tip. But Sunbreeze on the Q-tip and put it in your ears if you have trouble with your ears accumulating wax, excess wax. But the fruit and veggie rinse is also good for that.
So explain how it is that you use that. How is it that you do that to help with your ears?
I just put a little on the tip of an iceberg, on the tip of a Q-tip. And then just, put it in my ear. And, sometimes, like when I used to have a lot of wax in my ear, it would take like a few days or maybe a couple of weeks or so. And then all of a sudden, it would just get a big piece of wax out. And it was like, so I just kind of do it on a regular basis so that, you stay clear. But if you have, sometimes when people have allergies, I think they tend to, especially, during high allergy season, they will have problems with that. And either one of them works really well.
Either the Sunbreeze or the fruit and vegetable rinse, you do it both ways? You put it on a Q-tip, is that what you were saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, great. Thank you. Another use. And I just wanted to mention about that Sunbreeze. I'll tell you a little bit what's in there for anyone that might be new to that product. But it comes in a balm or an oil. It boosts muscles, stimulates circulation, refreshes your senses with this balancing balm. It's infused with natural essential oils and an ultra-concentrated blend of nature's best botanicals. It's perfect match for stress, tension, and overworked muscles and stiff, aching joints. So that cassia oil is one of the products in there, also known as Chinese cinnamon. It supports circulation while helping to alleviate musculoskeletal pain. And then we have the eucalyptus, and this oil helps to relieve pain and refreshes with a cool woody scent. And mint extract, that's a warming herb that soothes sore muscles. But I like, the fact that what Maureen was saying earlier too, how it really does refresh a room. It's like a renewal for the room when you add that Sunbreeze to the, like we said, with the fruit and vegetable rinse and the super clean. It's just the whole room has like a whole new feeling and sense to it. And I know some people, they'll put that in their cars. And so when you're in your car and you just start to breathe, it's so relaxing and it just kind of renews your whole body and mind. So thank you for those examples too with the Sunrider. Thank you. Anyone else have anything they wanted to share on any of those products?
I have something I can add to the super clean. This is Carla again.
Yes, thank you.
So sometime back, Ryan from Sunrider did one of those videos or monitoring things on super clean. And he said how he used it to wash his car and how it removed the bugs and everything so easily. So I decided to use it on my car. It is my favorite product to wash the car with. I was amazed how those bugs that you usually have to scrub off, they just don't worry, just wipe right off. So I appreciate that point from Ryan, and it is now my favorite thing to wash my car.
Hey, Carla, so do you mix it with water and how much, or do you do it full strength? How do you use it for the car?
Oh, not full strength. You just need a little bit, like a capsule.
Yeah,
And you
right.
just use a rag or a sponge, and the car just shines like it's polished. And then you can wipe the dashboard and everything down. You have a little spray bottle, you know, same stuff on the inside of the car. You want to add Sunbreeze. It's just a beautiful product to use inside and out of the car.
Oh, that is great. Fantastic. Thank you, Carla. That's a great recommendation. And like you said, you mix that with water. A little bit goes a long way. That's why these are so cost effective. Fantastic, fantastic. And that also, that super clean, I think that one, trying to see, does that one that comes in 2 sizes, that household. So that's 74 ounce, which is, we always have that. And then you can also get the 4.6 fluid ounce for traveling, or if you want to gift it to someone, or if you want to have a small one somewhere, maybe you keep it in the car. So that's fantastic, having those 2 sizes as well. That was great. Thank you, Carla, so much. Appreciate that. And the very last product I want to mention also, since we're talking about spring cleaning, in that for the home product is the Sunbright Super Clean Laundry. And this particular product is really pretty amazing for something that is a non-toxic-based product. It's tough on stains and dirt and odor, yet gentle, even on the most delicate fabrics and sensitive skin. Our non-toxic laundry soap is powered by tea tree oil, which is also, remember, in the Super Clean household, natural antiseptic, and then the lemongrass oil that leaves the clothes smelling clean and fresh without artificial fragrances or dyes. And I know a lot of times people, sometimes they think they have allergies, right? And especially in the spring. And what they find out is that if they change their laundry detergent, some of those allergies might not be there anymore, because you might have been allergic, especially if you get itchy skin, that it could just be the detergent that somebody is using. And because it is so safe and natural, it is gentle, as we mentioned, on the skin and fabric, and has a very light, nice scent to it. It says, why is natural laundry soap better? This is one of those questions that it asks. And it's natural, hypoallergenic. Contains no dyes, harmful chemicals, or artificial perfumes or fragrances. Leaves laundry clean and fresh without causing irritating allergic reactions like contact, dermatitis, sneezing, or watery eyes. So those particular reactions that I just mentioned, some people might think that they have an allergy, maybe to the environment, and it might just be through the laundry detergent. So I recommend anyone who does not use that product, see if that is something that might help you or someone that you know with any kind of dermatitis. Anyone have any experiences with that laundry detergent they might want to share? Well, I will share that I had an experience many years ago with somebody who had a baby, and they were using a name brand. I won't mention it's supposed to be very safe. And we pH tested that product to our Super Clean product. And the pH level was just so off the chart with that other supposedly great product, and found out that that was actually what was giving her baby some rashes. And she switched to the Super Clean, and it made all the difference in the world. So obviously safe for all ages, genders, and anything that you might be going through in your life, any kinds of other allergies. This is so gentle, all of these products, for your body and for the air in your home or in your car, as Paula mentioned. So anyone have anything else they'd like to share? We talked tonight about Evergreen, the Super Clean, and the Super Clean laundry, the fruit and vegetable rinse, and the we actually talked about the Sunrider as well. So anyone have anything else they'd like to share about any of those products that we shared for spring cleaning and spring renewal of our body? Remember to come off of mute if you'd like to speak. We had some great testimonies tonight. Just wondering if anyone else wants to share a last testimony or any questions about any of these products if you need Sunrider. Okay. Well, I really thank everyone so much this evening. Thank you for participating with me. Thank you to Richard, to Maureen, Jeannie, and let's see, I think we had Carla and Elizabeth and Kathy. And I'm sorry if I forgot your name, but those are the ones. Just shout your name out if you also spoke today. I want to make sure that you get recognized. Okay, I probably mentioned everyone. Everyone just let me know that you can hear me, just so I know that I haven't left the call.
I can hear you.
Thank you.
I can still hear you. I can still hear you, and I appreciate it.
Thank you. Sometimes it gets so quiet, and I don't know if everyone is still there.
I can imagine. I was so happy to hear about cleaning products because over the years I've used all the other products, and I thought, why am I not using all those cleaning products? I'm going to go ahead and order them now.
Oh, that's
I'm excited about
fantastic.
that.
Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so glad when somebody can learn something new and then just apply it for themselves. So thank you for sharing that. That's very reassuring to know that we are sharing products and topics that are helpful. So thank you for letting us know that. Anyone else have any other last words before we finish up for this evening?
Thank you for a great call. All of you were fabulous.
Oh, thank you, Jeannie. Thank you so much. And thank you for your testimonies as well. Oh, thank you so much. Everyone, you're all so welcome. We do appreciate all of you, and we certainly can all benefit from each other's experiences and knowledge. So thank you all for joining us this evening. And right after this call, we have the Rising Stars team call. And you can find a link to that on the Rising Stars Facebook page. It's right after this call. And then after that one, there's a Sunrider call celebrating the top achievers. And you can find that link as well on the Facebook call, the Facebook Rising Stars page. And you can get the links and the phone numbers for both of those calls right after this. So I just want to again send a thank you to everyone this evening for joining us, and to all those who participated. We really are so grateful for you, and we hope that everyone has a fantastic week. And don't forget to start thanking your nutrition for spring, even if you're in the cold weather. Think about about all these products. I challenge everyone to, if you have not used Evergreen, I'm gonna challenge all of you to get this product and try it for at least 30 days in a row, and let us know if it helps to lift your energy and mood, because that's some of the great benefits for that Evergreen. So I thank you again, and everyone have a fantastic week. We'll talk to you next time. Good night. Thank you. Good night.